big question with the Assess, Respond, Instruct framework is what might this look like in a classroom? What is the physical structure if you're not doing this online? There are a whole bunch of different options, and really it can be a combination of any of these. It really is whatever works best in your classroom. One possibility is to actually have backboards for your responsive stations, so much like science fair backboards. They're color-coded so that if you have one pre-scale like fractions, that might actually be on the yellow board, and then you might have green as the multiplication board, and those will change every single unit because your clusters of pre-scales will change. On each board you will have the different modes. You'll have an activity for concrete pictorial, an activity for written, an activity that is a video or media, some kind of game, and then practice. Some teachers will actually, instead of having folders, they will have plastic sleeves where things like videos that don't have to be consumed over time can actually just stay on the board and be exchanged, every single unit being different. Each board, because they have a different color, it's very easy to navigate for students because they can be assigned from their pre-assessment to go to certain boards. So maybe in one pre-scale assessment, be assigned to the red board and the yellow board for that particular unit. They might not ever have to go to the green board and the blue board, and that will change every single unit. A really useful board for your students is to have an enrichment station. An enrichment station is just that. What are some really fun, active, engaging things, real-life mathematics, task-based mathematics, games, creating things, curating things. There are all sorts of different options for what this could be. Now, this is an example of the power of having stations. You can see that the students are working together at their station. You can see that they are engaging with the material and with each other. So having a physical station is actually adds another layer of engagement in your classroom. Another possibility is to have a bulletin board station. This is actually from my friend Kirsten. She teaches in Dalmany. She has a number of different classes. She has 5 different classes every single day. So instead of actually having physical backboards, what she does is she has a bulletin board. And so on her bulletin board, she's color-coded them. And in the learning folder for each color, that's where the concrete pictorial, the game, and the written explanation will go. In the practice folder, that's where you'll find extra practice worksheets. And then she has a quiz, one single quiz folder, and students just need to make sure they look for the right one. And she has those quizzes available at any time. So that's for when they're done their learning. Extending thinking is similar to an enrichment station. Another possibility for portability is to actually just have a file folder box. Having different colors of file folders, much like the boards, you'll actually have all of, say, multiplication in one color, all of addition in another color, and then you simply have your different folders labeled. Another handy structure is to have a plastic bin full of all of your manipulatives, all of the things you need to play for games, and having one of those per station so that the students know exactly where to get the materials. The idea of responsive stations in whichever form they're in is so that students can go to be assigned to where they need to go, know where they need to go, get the materials they need without forever asking you, do you have some dice, Mrs. J? Do you have a whiteboard, Mrs. J? You want to have everything set up so that your students can go and find what they need when they need it without actually taking extra time.